Hi, friends. Welcome back to Backyard Homestead. So, I just got home from work grooming dogs for hours, so I don't have no makeup on, so I'm not showing myself. Sorry. Okay, we're gonna make some Irish food, and this is one of my favorite meals. We're gonna cook it in this Dutch oven and in the oven. So, first thing I want to do is get a frying pan so we can fry up some bacon. And then we're going to brown the sausages. The recipe is called Dublin Coddle. It's a sausage, potato, bacon, and onion. And it's so delicious. Okay, I'm going to preheat the oven for 400. We're going to chop up some potatoes. And some people put carrots in theirs. Let's see if you can see everything. Maybe went down too far there. Let's see. Some people put carrots in theirs, but I don't usually put carrots in mine. It's just all about your preference if you want it in there or not. Okay. Let me find some scissors and cut open these onions. These are small onions. So I've got some organic potatoes. I just bought them the other day and they're already growing. Maybe I should put them in the garden. Okay, we're going to want quite a few potatoes for this. And basically what you do is you layer. Actually, I should let me cut the bacon first. Where's my other cutting board? We'll get the bacon and the sausage frying. Okay, so I live in a tiny town. There is no good English or Irish sausages. So the recipe says if you can't find an English or Irish sausage, to use bratwurst. And that's what we used the last 2 times I made it, and it's so delicious. And so I got these bacon and cheddar brats, and they are so yummy. So it is an Irish dish, but we're using some German sausages. And honestly, I don't think it matters. It's just a sausage. But we don't have like any specialty stores here. So, gotta deal with what we can. Okay, as a side dish, I've got a huge bag of green beans that need to be cooked up. So we're gonna have those with half of this bacon. Oh, so I just cleaned the stove. It's not wanting to light. There we go. Woo, stinks like gas. Okay, I'm gonna turn it down. So we want to brown the sausages. So I'm gonna do that first. And I'm making a really big batch so that we have leftovers. And this is a dish that my husband really likes, and so do I. It's delicious. So we just want to brown the sausage. We don't want to cook them inside because they're going to go in the oven. I mean, we don't want to overcook them or anything. So let's get these in here. And honestly, I usually only use 1 pack, but I'm going to double the recipe. And this recipe is so simple. It's sausage, potato, onion, bacon, and you kind of layer it. And then you add broth and herbs. But I don't add just broth. I add cornstarch to mine to make it thicker so it's like a gravy. Now, I made this on St. Patrick's Day along with some other Irish cuisine, and everybody loved it. They were like, oh my God, that's the best stuff I've had in like forever. and they were asking what it was, and it's called Dublin Coddle. They serve it in restaurants and they serve it in pubs. Traditionally, I guess it's a pub food. So I'm going to cut this bacon up pretty small so we can have it with our green beans. So I'm going to put half aside for the green beans. We're going to have green beans, bacon, and onion. And let's see. We're going to just brown these up. I'm going to go ahead and turn it up and wash my hands. Now, traditionally, this would be served with a Irish soda bread, which I do kind of have time to make it. I mean, it's going to bake for about an hour. I'm just tired. We might throw one together. I'm pretty quick at making them. Okay, so we're going to brown these. And while those are browning, I'll set the bacon aside. And we'll start on the veggies. But first, let me wash my knife. Don't want to transfer any germs. I'm sorry if you can hear a loud noise. It's my air conditioning. Well, cooler. So what I'm going to do is cut up these potatoes and put them in. Let's see. Let's use the big colander. And they are already growing. I should save a couple just to put in the ground. But I don't know. I haven't. Last year I did not have luck with potatoes. And these are little tiny things. They are organic. So I'm just going to slice them and then we'll rinse them. And you kind of want them like bite-sized chunks, so not too small, not too big. I honestly will probably use this whole bag. It's a 3-pound bag. So, like these little tiny guys. We'll do them like that size. Let me grab some tongs so we can flip those. So we just want to brown them. And then after that, we'll slice them. Just like that. There we go. Turn around. There we go. Okay. And I found that we've used red potatoes and gold potatoes with this. And I just really think the gold potatoes give it the best flavor. Like I said, we're going to want to fill up that whole big pot over there. That's why I'm using that bigger Dutch oven, not my Le Creuset, because it's a little bit smaller. And I'm going to have leftovers for a few days. Potatoes are sticking to my knife. Okay, I've got this up pretty high. I think I should turn her down a little. Our oven's up to temp. That was fast. Oh, it's warm today. The desert, it's like 30 degrees. The next week, it's summertime. I think it's like 90 degrees today. And it is warm. Don't really want to turn on the oven, but it'll be fine. The cooler going. Here we use an evaporative cooler. So it's not AC. Alright, we've got to flip these. They smell like they're burning. Yep, they're all nice and brown, so if I can get it out of there. Wants to stick. Don't want to burn them. This tiny tongs. It's stupid. I should have grabbed a different tongs. Hey, hey, pup. It's okay. Puppy. She smells this meat cooking. Oh, I know. All right, let's put them on a plate so they'll cool down a second so we can chop them up. Hold on, pups. So obviously they're still raw in the middle. We don't want them to be cooked all the way. And I'm going to use the same pan for the bacon and then for the bacon, onions, and green beans. Well, let's just turn her down a notch. Woo, that thing is hot. Okay. Let me set these here. Hopefully you guys are seeing everything here. All right, pup. Well, this is 3 pounds of potatoes. We really honestly maybe only needed 1 pack of sausage. I remember last time I tried to double it, and it was a lot. Let's get our bacon in there. I'm going to set that aside for a moment and finish these potatoes. Sorry, pup. I put the puppy in her pen because she gets right under my feet, and I just don't want to be stepping on her. Boy, I really should grow a few of these. So I've tried to grow potatoes in a grow bag 2 times, and it just didn't really work out that well. And so this year, I was going to put them in the raised bed in the ground, but we've got garlic in there, onions in there, and I want to put a row of tomatoes, so I just don't have room. So I don't think I'm going to grow any potatoes this year. What I love about this is it makes a quick meal. I mean, it takes about an hour to bake, but it's really not that long. It throws together pretty quick, tastes delicious, and you have lots of leftovers. Now, I do have some regular potatoes, but we'll just make these do. 3 pounds is not, it seemed like a lot, but like I said, I want to have a bunch of leftovers. I think it'll be fine. So how you do this is you just layer it in the pot. The potato, the onion, the sausage, and then you add the thyme, rosemary, garlic, and what was the other herb? Oh, parsley. Oh my gosh, the herbs make it so... The herbs make it. Let me just tell you that. Even my nephew was like, what's in this? What'd you season it with? So, okay. We'll rinse our potatoes. Let's give this bacon a little stir. It's kind of sticking. This pan's seen better days, I'll tell you. And I had it up way too high. Story of my life. Okay, we'll rinse this through. So after we get this in the oven, then we'll start on the green beans. Okay, while the bacon's cooking, get these out of here. Let's chop up some onions. I'll save all those for my stock. Got all the potato things under my nails. I swear my hands aren't dirty. And I kind of do them pretty big chunks so you can actually taste and bite into onion. Cooked onion, that is. Now this is usually something I would make more on the weekend. That way I have time, but I thought, what the heck, we're making it tonight. Maybe one more. Oh yeah, and I'm gonna need some for the bacon too, but we'll get that one in a minute. I mean for the green beans. Okay, after we build this, then we'll do that. Sorry, pup. She's just gonna have to wait. I want her under my feet. I almost forgot to take the dogs their food out. Their food's frozen. This is just my bag of carrots, celery, and onion. So when I make chicken stock or beef stock or anything like that, I just throw them in. Oh, we missed a potato. Let's cut that baby real quick. All right. We got the oven heating up. Let's see. Maybe I'll get a bowl for these onions. That'll make this easier. Okay. All right. Got that. Set it back there. Okay, this bacon's thick cut, so it's pretty much done. I think we could turn it off. I mean, it's going to bake for an hour. All right. Let me put this back in the freezer. All right, let's chop the onion or sausages. We're going to start with a layer of potatoes. Hey, puppy. She needs your attention right now.
It smells divine in here, baby.
Ooh, that puppy's loud. Let's give these a good chop. Just a quick chop. Just a bite size. And this is all we do. So usually after the first layer, the potatoes, I'm going to add some salt and pepper. Looks like there's enough potatoes for like 2 layers. So let's go ahead and hopefully you guys can see everything. Salt and pepper it. Let's push you down a little. You see? Okay. Well, the puppy is, my husband's home, so she's like all excited. Let's add some salt. Oh, that's a lot of salt. I'm going to add, so I like to add little chives to it too. We're going to need some parsley, some Kingsford garlic and herb, some thyme, some, where is it? Some rosemary, thyme, and parsley. And I believe I added a tiny bit of tarragon last time. We'll add a tiny pinch of tarragon. Okay. So we're just going to, I like to rub it between my fingers so it kind of breaks it up a little. Oh, I forgot to grab the beef bouillon stuff. Let's add a little chives just to give them some chive flavor. Rosemary. Now rosemary, since they're, hard little pieces, I definitely like to rub those between my fingers. And some thyme. This is a very fragrant, herby dish, but it's delicious. And the Kingsford garlic and herb. All right, there's our first layer. Let's add some onion. Okay. Whew, I'm sweating in here. Oh, we forgot the parsley. I'm almost out of this parsley. Okay. Let's add some bacon. Sorry about that. Had an alarm thing go off. All right, we're just going to throw some bacon in. Just willy-nilly. All right. And now we're going to throw some sausage in. And that is basically the first layer. You can do one more sausage. Yeah, I like it sausagey. Okay, there's one layer. Now we do it again. Potato, onion, and really you don't have to layer it. I mean, this is just how the recipe says to do it. Let's do a few more pieces of bacon. Just kind of spread it around. Now normally I would use more bacon, but I want to have some for our green beans too. So let's put our sausage. Oh, I forgot to season those potatoes. It's okay, we'll still add some seasoning in a minute here. Ooh. Now, for this layer, I'm just going to add a little of the Kingsford garlic and herb. And the very top layer, we'll add more of the other herbs. Some pepper. Hey, Shad, can you grab me that beef-based stuff that's in the fridge? Thanks. Okay, there's that. Hope you guys are getting all this. Let me see. Okay. Last layer. Thank you. Now, as you can see, it makes a huge pot. Huge pot of yumminess.
Got right in here.
Who?
For the boat.
Yeah, she's like, what you got? What do you got? Okay, let's put a little more bacon. Not much bacon left. Thanks. Let's do some more seasonings. I love the Kingsford garlic and herb. So it's got herbs in it too. Do some more thyme. Oh, it smells delicious. Some more chives. Now, it doesn't call for chives. I'm just putting chives. It basically is just thyme, rosemary, and parsley. But what the heck? I need to refill this baby. And the rosemary. And that is how easy this dish is. Okay. Whew. What a mess. Okay. Let's get these in there. All over the top. Let me wash my hands. Yuck. Watch out, pup. Your daddy let you free, didn't he? Daddy let you free. Now, we're going to make the beef base. So basically it calls for 2 cups of beef broth, but we're doubling the recipe, so it would be 4 cups of beef broth. And like I said, I'm going to make mine thicker with some cornstarch. And I use this original beef base. You keep it in the fridge. It has no MSG because I've got an issue with that. Let's add our 4 cups of water. And then, like I said, I add cornstarch, so it makes it thicker like a gravy. Okay, cornstarch. Hopefully you all can see everything. And this is like, what is it, like a quarter of a teaspoon, 3/4 of a teaspoon makes a cup of base. Really? We'll just put like three teaspoons and it'll be perfect. And it's a little salty, so you don't want to add too much. Actually, maybe I'll only do 2 because I don't want to make it too salty. Come on. It's thick like a paste, see? There we go. That'll be plenty. Let's just let it sit there for a moment. We keep that in the fridge. I think I got it off of Amazon. It's all gross. Let's wipe it off. Ew. No added MSG, it says. And basically, oh my gosh, for French dips and stuff, this stuff is amazing. You just want to keep stirring. I'm going to stir it with the whisk in a second here. Just trying to get it all out of the spoon. See, it's already a dark, rich. Glad I only did 2 teaspoons. Okay. Let's get the spoon, or I mean the whisk. I'm just going to pour a little cornstarch in. A couple of tablespoons, I would say. Okay, that's good. Might be a real thick gravy. Puppy, you're under my feet now. This little monster. Okay, let's get to where you can see the pot. I'm going to add a little more pepper. This has quickly become one of our favorite dishes. Now you just pour the broth in. Of course, got to get it on my clean stove. It wouldn't be cooking if I didn't. Wouldn't be cooking. That's a little warm. Okay. There we go. All right, we're going to put the lid on. And in the oven it goes for about an hour. Okay, puppy. You're in here terrorizing? No, you get out of here. Get. Of course she's in here terrorizing. You're going to get stepped on. Now we will get the green beans going. All right, we'll put these herbs away. It's hard to cook with dogs under your feet. And these little monsters are like pros at it. Like total pros. Okay. Get a different knife. I forgot I need some onion for the green beans. Do one more since they're so tiny. And green beans are so good with bacon and onions. How can you go wrong? Those are ready. We'll add those to our bag in a minute. I'm going to go ahead and add them to the pan because we're going to add the bacon. and saute. Something about bacon grease and garlic make green beans so yummy. See if I can get my husband to take out the trash. Watch out, doggies. Okay, let's put that in. I need to thaw the dogs' food, their homemade food. Auto defrost. Let's make this easier on me. Got our green beans ready. I just kind of threw them in the bottom, so might have to fish out the little things. Okay, start our bacon. Oh, good. She lit up this time. These stupid little tongs. Let's get an actual spoon or something. We're going to saute the bacon and onions first. So while that's happening, I'm going to rinse these. My dog's so funny. The little Yorkie. She will eat anything. I'm pretty sure she will eat anything. I can't think of anything she turns down, so. Let me tell you, friends, that sausage Dublin Coddle smells so good. I mean, like, amazing good. Ciao, Daisy Doo. I don't want to burn the garlic, so we won't add it yet. Basically, you just start to saute the bacon. It doesn't have to be all the way done, but most of the way before you add the green beans. Oh boy, puppy wants out of her pen. Hold on, baby. I'm going to go ahead and start adding them. Because I have the little pieces in the bottom. I don't want to get those. Oh, it is so warm right now. It's the sun sets and it beats in on my kitchen. That's when my kitchen gets hot and miserable. That I'm not looking forward to this summer when it's 112 and the sun's beating in my kitchen. No fun. I'm hoping to get some to can this year. Hoping, that is. Ugh. Okay, that's good enough. Let's give them a stir in this bacon. Whew, it is so hot. All right, I'm going to add a good heaping spoonful of minced garlic, some pepper, some salt, a little bit of the Kingsford garlic and herb, just for the herbs too. Told you guys, I use the heck out of this. Now that I've found a giant one on Amazon, it's on. That stuff is so good. I think I use it on pretty much everything. Okay, we're going to give them a good stir. Get them all coated. Then we'll put the lid on. Put the lid on for about 10 minutes. I'm going to turn it down a hair so we don't burn the bacon or anything. Give it a good shake. All right. Now we'll check on our dinner. I need my husband to take this trash out. Hopefully he will. Oh my God. Looks delicious. I'm going to keep it in just the 15 minutes while I'm going to turn the oven off though. Keep it in while the green beans are cooking. So we'll be back in about 15 minutes.